So walk me through what it's like for you a day on tour.
A day
Starting
on tour.
with getting up.
Okay. I wake up really early. I'm an early riser, not a late night owl. So I wake up really early. I'm a runner, so I usually love to start my day with a workout. Coffee, as much as I can possibly take. And then usually, like if I'm using this past week as an example, we do some press. I go to the venue. Try to eat when I can. That's the hardest thing about tour is finding the right moments to have lunch or dinner. It's usually a bit sporadic.
So does somebody set you up with some sort of meal, or
They try, but the schedule is hard often. So I'm always eating in random times. So yeah, the lunch and dinner become very random according to the day. And then I do a show, which usually takes me until like 11:30. And using tonight as an example, I'll get back to my room. I'm going to guess around 12 or 12:30. And then I'll wake up at like 7 for a flight to the next city.
So how do you gear up? Like, get yourself ready in the mood. Does it just happen automatically?
I'm nervous before every show. Like the hour before, it's like bad nerves. And then usually the afternoon of too, I'm always a little kind of frantic. And then it's weird. I will say I do a shot of vodka before every show, room temp, and only one. So it's not, you don't get drunk, but it like gets you ready, gets you in the mood. And Freddie Mercury used to do that. And so it's not until I hit the stage and I'm at the mic where I actually feel like, okay, we're good. We made it.
And how do you unwind after? Are you still kind of on a high when you get off stage?
A little bit, but I can kill it pretty quickly, just because I know that I need to rest, and usually too I don't talk after shows or don't do anything strenuous with my voice.
Okay, so you just kind of chill out after that. What piece of advice would you give a 12-year-old who wants to become the next Greyson Chance or Lady Gaga?
Wow, don't do it. Just kidding. I would say to number one, only do things that you want to do. So don't let anyone talk you into, hey, you should really do this or you should be a part of this. Like, even though you're young, try to think about, okay, what do I really want to do? What are like my goals? And I would also say too, it's so cliche, but be true to yourself. Don't let anyone try to mold you into, hey, you'd be cooler if you did this or you did that. It's really just about sitting in self-reflection with yourself, thinking about your goals, thinking about who you want to be. And yeah, that would be my best advice.
Okay. 3 major life lessons you can come up with?
Well, my general mantra for life, loyalty is my only currency. So if you work with people, if you're friends with people, or to your family members, be loyal to them and really understand what that means. Number 2, honesty is the best policy no matter what. I'd much rather have a hard truth than an easy lie at any given moment. And I would say life is really short, so enjoy it. Have fun. Let your hair down a bit. Have a crazy night here and there. Yeah, have fun.
What's your biggest regret?
Probably not letting my hair down enough and having enough fun when I was younger. And I think now on this tour, I've changed that.
So what changed it?
Recognizing how much of a blessing it is to be able to play a show for people that bought tickets and want to hang out.
Okay. What is your guilty pleasure?
E-nicotine and Pinot Grigio.
And what is your guilty pleasure television show?
Lindsay Lohan's Beach Club. Yeah, great TV. Really solid. Love her.
What is one of the best shows that you watch that's not lowbrow and not a guilty pleasure?
True Detective.
What is one of your favorite movies that you've seen recently?
Cold War, which is a Polish film. It was nominated for foreign language Oscar, but lost to Roma. And it might actually be one of my favorite movies of all time.
What did you think of Roma?
Loved it. Didn't watch the full thing, not because I didn't like it, but because I ran out of time, and I haven't come back to it.
It was probably 3 hours, right? Was it that long?
I think it's 2.5 or somewhere around there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a long one.
Yeah.
Beautiful, though.
Mm-hmm.
What scares you?
Nothing. Yeah. I don't have a big fear. Yeah.
What's in your fridge?
Nothing, usually, because I'm a little homeless right now. I live in a suitcase. But if I do have a home, always pasta, always garlic, because you need garlic for everything, and tons of butter. Because if you have butter and garlic, you can make something. You can figure it out. Oh, and anchovies too, which a lot of people are grossed out, but that's how Italians make a sauce.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it really gives a little flavor. You just don't put too many in. That's all.
It's true.
And what is the last thing that you think about before you go to bed?
My family and my friends, for sure.
And what was the strangest thing about recording this podcast? Really famous.
Oh, wow. The strangest thing about recording this podcast was hearing my stomach growl multiple times throughout us talking and really hoping that this mic didn't pick up on it.
That is classic. I can't tell, but I will tell you later.
Cool. I felt it like multiple times and I was like,
we should have fed you beforehand.
yeah, I know. Weird times. We're going to eat after this,
hopefully. Like you were saying, it's one of those things that's the hardest thing about when you're on tour.
I know. Yeah, it is.
Okay, Greyson, thank you so much.
Thanks so much.